welcome back to our factory. We're looking now at our steel plant, a small steel plant admittedly, that we just now took into production. And here we're producing a tiny bit of steel, just enough to get us started on some things, not enough to actually produce a lot of things, but that's okay. We have a little bit of steel here. We could use a few resources down here with regard to coal. So let's just dump a bit of coal here. Alright. And yeah, we're producing a lot of bricks. I think then that's more than enough bricks for a lifetime. Not a lifetime, but a long time. Yeah. So what do we need to do? I'm looking forward to actually producing a car. Wow, tanks, okay. No, a car, because we want to explore the world a little bit. So that's important for us to get this exploration done. And I think we're pretty close to it. Halfway through, 30 seconds times 100, and we're doing it parallel by times 12 if it actually worked, which it's not. So the green signs is super not sufficient. You can see we're already in debug mode. Why that is? Because of, inserters. Where are our inserters? Why they're not produced? Because we don't have gears. Why don't we have gears? Because they get all eaten up by something else. Basically they're backlogged here. So for the red signs they're backlogged. We just don't have enough production. Why don't we have enough production? Because we're lacking basically iron plates. Why don't we have iron plates? Because we're producing a lot of ammunition probably. So let's not produce so much ammunition just now. Maybe like just lock it here at 200, so that then we can also produce something else with the iron plates. And at the same time, it would be worthwhile to think about, can we increase our throughput on iron production here? So I'm not even sure, like, can we see the difference between those two furnaces? Crafting speed 1, crafting speed 2, so they're twice as fast. That's a good argument for placing them for me. Like if they are actually twice as fast, that would make a lot of sense. Are they the same size? Yes, they are. So they're basically drop-in replacements. So there's no excuse not to switch to the better furnaces for this essentially. No, I think there's literally no excuse not to do that. So let's absolutely do that. So produce steel furnaces like crazy, please. Let's craft steel furnaces like a madman. And just replace our whole furnace arrays here with steel furnaces. What else they have? There's a difference. Yeah, pollution is double the pollution for double the speed. Yeah. All right. Not ideal, but one problem at a time. One problem at a time. We're now also not enough on the output. Okay. We also are lacking 2 furnaces down here. Right, so let's drop those in. And while we're at it, and we're also producing them in our inventory still, we'll also replace them here. When we have them, at least. Right. So here it's a bit difficult because this is pretty tightly packed, but not as tightly that we cannot maybe pack a little bit more onto it. So we can definitely produce a few more mining drills to get that going. For that we also need some steel plate, of course, as usual. And yeah, the production here has now halted because we put a limit here. So that should free up a little bit more production for other things, ideally. So let's firstly grab that steel that we are desperately needing. And then let's grab some of the accumulated iron ore to make a few more miners. Okay. more or less in line with what I expect, but the green side is not picking up yet. So let's then expand the production a bit down here. Putting stuff like that. Oop, our poles are run out, so we will now produce only medium poles. I wish there was a way maybe sometimes to hide some stuff here, it would be nice. Because we'll upgrade to the latest technology when we have it. And right now we are kind of on the right side. Yeah, bottlenecking it here. So the ideal solution here would then be to upgrade to higher speed belts, because that would give you more throughput because it's quicker moved along the belt here. Alternatively, you could make this 2 belts, which is the better option, to be honest, but we're going for the intermediary solution for now. Because it also gives us a good excuse to actually use faster belts, so why not? Let's go with it. We actually need a lot of gears for it also, actually. Gears are a little bit the problem down here, mainly still because of the iron ore production. Yes, we need more iron ore. So let's get that started. So you can see it's now backed off, so this miner here basically cannot extract anymore because it's blocked the whole line here, and the reason is that it's now full. So if we put a few fast belts here, it will actually move things along faster, but we also needed to put it all the way to the where it actually gets taken off the belt, so that makes sense. Yeah, that actually I did not want to have. Yeah, it's still bottlenecking kind of at that area where there's the transition between these 2 belt types. More or less it's kind of okay, but not ideal yet, and it slowly resolves the bottleneck and this machine works again. So we're on the right track with that. But as soon as we get electronic furnaces, I'll basically rebuild the whole smelting arrays because things are not so nice. We can also see that the pollution is actually affecting the trees here. You can see those trees actually died because of our pollution, and the same actually for those ones on the left side here. So we actually have a really big negative impact on the planet. That is something that we have to keep in mind actually as we're playing here. Makes you think. That's also why it's maybe good to switch electronic furnaces ideally. And I noticed also, like, I know you probably saw it also, that we have the automobile already. My idea would be to try to get the electronic furnaces. For this we need this, so we will try to get through the research path through that. So we will need oil processing, plastics, advanced electronics, and we then would be able to do the chemical research. Faster research speed could also be fun, but right now we don't even have time to build everything that we can do. Increased yield from all mining drills. Alright, when you have some time after these things, then for sure go for it. Okay. Yeah, the faster belt you see has definitely resolved the issues, because now it gets at least until this area with a much faster speed, at which point it's slower again. So we're definitely now having issues with actually Yeah, because also the new things melt much faster. They don't need so many of them as we did before. So it also offset our balance a bit with how many we have here available. We probably crafted a few more of them, didn't we? Yeah, we crafted a few more because we will just dump them here as well. And for sure our iron production, although we're not using the iron production right now, I think we're pretty confident that we will require more iron production. And right now it looks like the bottleneck is more on the side down here rather than on the one up there, so we will put a lot more down here and we will put 2 more up here, and just see that that hopefully will help us. Like that, and some electronic poles here thrown around, and then just some belts are needed. And here we also need another electricity pole. And that looks pretty fine. It should now run all furnaces, it seems to me, that we have enough throughput for it. So that will increase our iron yield, which is great. And we will then work now on the cars. For the car we will need engine units. For engine units, where are engine units as a tool? So they are looking like an engine from the picture. There are components, so I guess they could be here. Yeah, there they are. Pipes. So basically it's just about making steel and plates. So as usual, our big bottleneck are the plates. For the most part, that's all we need. Lots and lots of plates. So it's about time that we get much more smelting capacity, much more extraction capacity, but at the same time keeping at least the environment a little bit in line with what we need. So we could also, I don't want to take the ammunition out here because then it will increase the production there for them, and that will eat like half of our resources for the thing. Eco unfriendly. Wow. Yeah. I think I will actually not use a lot of oil, mainly for plastics. We need oil. So let's see. One engine unit needs still some pipes. How much do you need here? 1 steel plate. Just the pipes. How much does 1 pipe need? These increased costs, they're crazy. So I'm also really bad at finding anything here. So pipes are here. We can produce pipes easily. What's the problem? I cannot be crafted by hand. I see. That's the problem. Okay. So we can make an assembly machine once, because that's basically what we need, but maybe also makes sense to produce just a few assembly machines too, because they're faster. And we need just 8 engine units. So let's just dump a assembly machine here and just tell it to make, please produce some engine units for us. Where are they again? Wow, I'm so bad at remembering anything in this game, it seems to you. Right? Steel, plate, iron gear, and pipes. Good. Yeah, let's do gears. Then let's do pipes. Like a bunch of them. And what else? Pipes, gears, and steel. Alright. Steel you can have. Pipes you can have. Gears. There. Let's go. So if it overproduces a bit, that's also fine. We need them for the trains later on as well. 1. 2. Alright. Nice. So let's double check on things. Here we are bottlenecked again, basically by this production. It looks like here the miners are the issue because we do not have enough on the line to fill all things. So can we produce a few more miners? Basically yes, but we need more gears for it. So can I just steal a bit of your production here? Or is that like too slow? I think it's too slow. I need to come up here for the big production increases. Let's maybe get 4 more miners in on this line. That should hopefully make this more efficient. We could also check on our power output again. We're looking decent. Have a little bit of buffer still. So that hopefully should increase everything here. Alright, good. Then let's get back to our engine units. How many we got? 9, perfect. And we can pretty much build our car. So let's go for it. We have a car, my friends. Okay, not quite what you wanted from Railworld, right? But you have to make that sometimes, these cars. There's a built-in machine gun, of course. Why not? Why shouldn't it have? There's a huge trunk where you can throw some stuff in. And then, how do we enter it? With enter. Yeah, we can run into things and damage them, so we also know already that we will need some repair packs, so let's just go with that. Did we take enough coal? Yeah, more or less. Right. You can see that this is much faster than walking, right? For sure. Okay, we have some coal up here. That's a good information to have. So that's something where we can get some coal maybe later. Oh, let's explore a bit down near the coast here. That's a beautiful little coast. Almost reminds me of Earth. Alright, oh! Okay, that's an idiot move, guys. Like, you know, that's an idiot move. Don't do the idiot moves. Does the machine gun work? Yeah. Great, machine gun works. So now we can do run and gun attacks. Oh, there's a spitter and my car is a bit damaged. Okay. That was a bit too tight for my taste. Let's put the repair kit here and... Oop, that was not what I intended. Where's my car? That was not what I intended. Let's put the car back in. And put some of the ammunition back into here. What I wanted to do was use the repair kit to repair it. Okay, that's not how it works. Alright. Yeah, the spitters I don't like. Okay, we have iron ore here. That's good to know. That means we can build up a new iron ore production here. I love it. We have big fields, another iron ore up here. That's good, that's good. So I think our first base outside of our main base will be in iron ore production. Oh, no, I'm too distracted. Too distracted, almost running into bases. Now be careful here. You don't want to cause more trouble than you already did. Alright, so, oh, I wanted to go back home and ran into a rock. Quickly fixing that up. And let's go. We completed plastics. That's nice. There's a dark spot here, so let's clear up what's inside of there. Nothing. That was expected. But you have to be sure. And we're getting back to our base. You can see that already my car gets damaged because, you know, you easily run into stuff, especially when you're zoomed out. But I like to be zoomed out because the car goes relatively fast. And we don't want to run into something, which we are doing anyway, as you can see. Okay, seems like we're a little bit stuck here, so let's repair it and then walk our way through the forest back home. We don't have highways yet, but yeah, that was a good exploration. I think that really helped us to understand a bit our next goals, because I feel our next goals will be, well, probably to eliminate that threat up here proactively, but then also to expand up here to the iron ore, because that really helps us to get more production. We still have a huge amount of iron ore down here, and in fact this is, yeah, we have 600,000 here, it's still quite a lot of iron ore, but here's 6 millions, and there's also some oil back here, and here's another 4 million, so yeah, makes sense to expand. But that will be the task for next time. Thank you for joining me. See you then.